This is my first time practicing front foot targets with Xavier, so I figured I'd film it because it's interesting to watch dogs learn. So I have treats and I'm marker training, so I am highlighting the behaviors that I like. In the very beginning, I'm just rewarding kind of close enough. I'm rewarding his foot brushing over it. I'm rewarding his foot hovering. There, I love that. He put his front foot on and I'm like, yes, I love that behavior. Here's a reward for you. Yes, good boy. Both front feet on there. I reward heavily for that. Marker training makes it much easier for me to pinpoint that moment in time. Essentially, when I say yes, I'm taking a snapshot of the behavior. And I'm saying, that's the right behavior. Here you go. Here's a reward. Here I'm using treats because it's just easier for me, but it depends on what your dog is motivated by. Play, praise, attention, food obviously is a large reward for a lot of dogs. And he's off again, so I'm just guiding him on. I'm luring him. I have that treat in my hand, and I'm using my hand to try and guide him into the right position. This is one of my first really formal training sessions I've had with him. Most of the time, I just work on manners. We've done a little bit of silly trick work before, but you can see a lot of it is just I'm guiding him. I'm helping him find the behavior. There, I wanted him to stand because ultimately I'm going to want him to rotate around, so I just guided him up with my foot. Very gently, just a tiny bit of pressure, and he was like, oh, perfect, I will stand. So again, I'm helping him find those behaviors. I am not naming this behavior yet. A lot of times we want to put a name on a behavior right away, but he doesn't know what I want him to do, so if I put a name on it, I'm naming something that he doesn't understand. When he can easily put his front feet on with just a little bit of guidance, that's when I want to put a name to it. That goes for sitting, down, all of your obedience as well. A lot of times we want to name sitting when it's not even a full sit, it's kind of a squat, or it takes your dog a long time to find the behavior. Instead, I want to wait until my dog kind of can really find that behavior quickly following my treat or following my hand signal, then I name it. By doing that, I will say the word first, then guide my dog into the behavior. When they find that behavior, I reward them. When they're doing that really well, what they're going to do is they're going to go, oh, every time I hear the cue sit, I know that mom's going to lure me up with her hand, and then I sit and I get a reward. So they'll cut out the middleman, essentially. They'll hear the word and they'll be like, don't even do the thing. I'll just sit. Then we can reward them for that. So it makes it a lot more clear process for our dogs. It makes it so that they understand it a little bit better, and we're not naming a behavior before it's really the behavior that we want it to be. Back to Xavier. Now we're starting to work on a little bit of rotating. I'm supporting the platform. It is a little bit of a small platform for him. That's my mistake. I bought this actually for a different dog, but Xavier was really looking for a training session, so I figured this was a good one for him because I wanted to start working on a little bit of light heel work, but when I was turning around, I was seeing that he really didn't know how to turn his body around, especially more focusing just on turning his back end while keeping his front end in place. That's a very common issue for a lot of dogs, especially larger ones. So instead I broke it down and figured we would work on this. This is the most stable platform I have for him right now, so it's the safest one. You can see he got a little excited. He offered a play bow. I just clarified for him, not what I'm looking for, not the energy we're looking for, so I just told him a no, and he went back to the previous behaviors. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking to shut him down. I am just adding that to create clarity. Now, as I'm rotating, I'm adding difficulty. So you can see he's trying to take his feet off of it, or he's not quite sure how to keep his feet on the platform, but he is rotating his back end. So for now, I'll be rewarding that. And then as he gets better, I'll want him to keep both of his feet on there. But I like that he's trying. I am rewarding effort at this point. Again, this is my mistake. I could have made it easier and more clear for both of us if I chose a larger platform so he would be more successful. But it's something that's good for you guys to see and how I compensate, because training sessions are not going to be perfect. There we go. Starting to get a little bit more. As he gets better, I'm also not going to reward those less than perfect reps. So I think it's really interesting to watch them learn, and he does really like engaging. I always want to make sure that we do end training on a positive note, so don't push training longer than your pup can handle. 2 to 5 minutes is perfect. Happy training.